That fight didn't just happen as we rounded up all these people that we just thought might have been Reds and sent packing. It expressed itself in the election of 1920. Woodrow Wilson said he wasn't going to run for a third term, so the Democrats nominated James Cox, who was a progressive, and he said, I'm going to continue these progressive ideas that we've talked about before. And the Republicans nominate Warren G. Harding, and Warren G. Harding made a very interesting argument. He said, let's just think back, right? We think back about progressivism, and it's led us to all of this economic turmoil. We've got all these general strikes. We've got all these race riots. We've got all these immigrants coming into our country, all these Russian immigrants, possibly communists, going to overthrow us, maybe sending bombs across the country. We got World War I, millions of Americans going off to fight World War I. What good is any of that? Why would we want progressivism? I mean, Americans are tired of progressivism, and Warren G. Harding recognizes that. He says, look, what we need more than anything else is a return to what he calls normalcy. He says our need as Americans, we don't need any more kind of crazy heroics. We don't need any more crazy reforms of government or any of that nonsense. What we need is to heal as a country. We don't need some sort of fake medicine or what he calls a nostrum. That's what a fake nostrum is. It's like a fake medicine. What we really need is normalcy. We just need things to go back to the way they were. No more revolutions, no more change. What we need is restoration. We need to go back. We need to restore what America used to be like. We need to go back to that way we used to be before progressivism, back to the age of the Second Industrial Revolution, when people had jobs and things weren't like this. And this idea of normalcy that really hits with voters. And they elect him in a landslide. You can see here in red everything that Warren G. Harding won. Even states that typically were Democratic, like Tennessee, Warren G. Harding will win. West Virginia, Warren G. Harding will win. So Americans really felt like they were done with the crazy ups and downs, topsy-turvy nature of progressivism, and that they really needed something a little bit calmer. And Warren G. Harding is going to provide them with that, they hope, anyway. And we'll talk more about that next chapter.